Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon in Virgo reading. The full moon in Virgo is on the 24th of February, and I am reading this right about the time that Mars is moving into early Aquarius, conjuncting Pluto. And this is powerful energy as both these planets together rule Scorpio. So there is incredible power coming from our very unconscious, subconscious mind to make the changes that we need to make within ourselves, within our lives, and in the world. Beautiful energy. I do personal readings, and the information for that is in the description box below. And let's get started with your overall energy, Taurus. We have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is all about you're aligning yourself with the things that feel good for you, fulfilling the things in your life, the pleasures, the relationships, even spending the money on things that support you, that make you feel good, that make you feel healthy, that you know are right for you. This is a beautiful card of feeling that satisfaction and contentment with the steps you're making, with the relationships you're building, with the friendships you have that are fulfilling you, that make sense to you, and give you that ultimate sense that you are successful, you feel supported, you feel loved, you are love. This is a beautiful card of enjoying your world to the fullest, employing all of your senses to maximize your experience of living. In the present, we have the Servant of Cups. In the past, the Ten of Cups, and in the future, the Eight of Swords. You're opening up your heart in a way that is tapping into your imagination, your creative ability, your desire to pursue the things that you know you're deserving and worthy of having in your life. This is a big, in many ways, not change, but an opening up. And some of this opening comes through children, through your friends, through your young people in your life, through the relationships that you have with whomever that is. You're able to enjoy and relate and connect in a deep way that encourages the best part of you, your potential, that reminds you of dreams that you've held and that you still hold the same skill and gifts in order to achieve those in some way. You are coming from a community that is replacing, changing an old community that you once were a part of. And this new community is one that you've created in the past as a result of your wanting to share your relationships, your joy, your gifts with other people. This is really about healing. The community that heals you has healed you through difficult changes that you've undergone, difficult changes that you're still making, because we're all changing. And this indicates that you have been moving out of a community that has been very restricted, a lot of expectations, very little visibility, to one in which you feel relaxed, you feel joyful, you feel as though you can be the person that you are without any negative consequence, knowing that you have already gained what you need from these relationships, this environment, and that you are now free to share your wisdom, your love in terms of speaking your truth, because indeed that is a form of love when we're giving others the benefit of our experience, what we've gained, what we've learned. So there is a way that you are transforming an old environment that was restrictive, high expectations where you were expected to work very hard with very little recompense for that, to one in which it's all about feeling good. It's all about extracting the benefits and receiving the love you've already earned. In the future, you may be overwhelmed with the details of this huge shift you're making in your life. Although you have come to a place of beginning to know how pleasure, how ease, how grace looks like, you're still working with the idea that life doesn't have to be a struggle, that life doesn't have to be a fight, that you don't have to see your relationships or your environment in a way where you are identifying your enemies and guarding yourself from them or preparing for their attack. This is a way where you are addressing your anxiety about realizing a comfortable, abundant world and the inability at times to be in the present and simply accept the love that you've earned. In many ways, you are still trying to take the advisement and support of others in crafting this new world and new experience you're transitioning into. And so as a result of that, you can feel the sense of getting your wires crossed. There's a lot of pressure or time deadlines that you are juggling that are making you feel on edge, that preventing you from relaxing. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey Oracle Taurus and ask if this reading is vibing with you, that you will like this video, share it with others, comment below. I love to read your thoughts. And subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled the Change card. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And indeed, in some ways, I do believe, Taurus, this is something that you are growing into an appreciation for. There's always so much change that is a part of all of our lives. You're experiencing it in some extreme way right now. And this has to do with a transition from one environment into another, a new job, a new home, a new relationship, a change in status in any of those areas is a phenomenal and profound change that might have destroyed you in the past, might have caused you a greater sense of anxiety, but now you're learning how to enjoy the moment, how to appreciate all that you've gained from this experience you're transitioning out of, and excitement about where you're moving to. I'm also going to pull a flora and fauna card from Africa, and out jumps the quagga zebra or quagga zebra. And the plant associated with this is the tiger lily. And the key word is harmony. Accept yourself unconditionally. Embrace your differences and others. Everything isn't always black and white. Wonderful, with all this strong power around the necessity to change, the pressure we're feeling, moving forward from a place of comfort, grace, joy, and patience is certainly something that you are learning to appreciate. The servant in the present is clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Justice card. Indeed. Not only have you reached a maximum level of skill and productivity, accomplishment, achievement, you're also at a place of understanding that the way that you have gained your achievement, the way that you have improved upon your skill level, the mastery of that is in and of itself a model to others. And that in some ways it encourages your sharing that with others. You're speaking your truth as an exercise of love, as a sharing of your experience and how that is intended to support and uplift others. It certainly comes about as a revelation to others who may have taken you for granted in many ways. But you're also learning to speak up for experiences of unfairness or injustice. And doing that in a way that comes out of your truth, your experience, so that it isn't necessarily charged with the kind of emotions that you may have experienced in the past, because you worked so hard, because you endured, because you persevered, because you've tolerated unkind or unfair treatment. You're in a place where you are learning that your response, your ability to speak that truth, the truth of that experience, need not be charged. It's simply a statement of your facts, your truth, what you know to be true, the work you know you have earned, the rewards that you deserve. This is powerful. The Ten of Cups in the past is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. Ooh. Okay, Taurus. So because I mentioned earlier that Mars and Pluto are the rulers of Scorpio, that is your opposite sign. And so that is kind of just supporting this idea that you have been pressured to make changes in the way that you see yourself, the way that you relate to who you are, the way that you honor yourself, that you respect yourself, and the way that you accept that in your in various environments, the way, in fact, that you recognize that your voice is a legitimate voice or replacement for the authorities that have failed all of us in many ways. The breakdowns and structures that you're experiencing, that we're all experiencing, the disruptions, the things that didn't go according to the way you thought they would or the way you had planned them. You're understanding that it all kind of works out in the end. You're in the right place at the right time for you. And that everything is coming together as a result of the positive karma that you have earned. Even if you may feel that you haven't always made the right choices or attended to all the details of your labor in the way that was best, or haven't always been the kind of partner that you wanted to have, you're understanding now that it's all working out because you have been there. You have put in the work. You have labored. You have been consistent. You have never stopped. You have a phenomenal work ethic that always comes through to me. And that work ethic is being rewarded. You have built positive karma because of that. And you're likely experiencing it through your family, through relations, through friends, through coworkers. There are those who see you, see the beauty in your honesty, the power in your love, almost an overwhelming power of love. This is so much is coming through to me about how loving you are, how much love you have for others, how much beauty and love you still would like to bestow upon the world. In your future, the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Star card. Your confidence is growing. You're absolutely secure in what you've done, what you can do, but you're also trying to balance out this idea that you don't always have to be the one who does the work. Because you're so used to being that one, this is about stepping back and receiving the rewards of the efforts you've already made, the labors you've already accumulated, the work that's already been accomplished, enjoying that, allowing that to magnetize more resources and positive advisement towards you. You're able to inspire others, and that's the same as you're being able to attract others. This may be a time of high attractiveness, and I almost feel as though there's an opportunity to be seen. Someone is noticing you. You have an idea, you have a vision. It's the very spark that comes out of this real legacy of love that you have applied, no matter how frenetically, how misguided it may feel to you, very subjectively, of course. You have gained a vision that is heartfelt as a result, and that comes through loud and clear through to others. You may be asked to present something. You may be asked to make a presentation or be a part of some kind of important event in which awards are given, or you're asked to give an award to someone because of your perseverance, your presence throughout long years of labor and effort. I'm going to finish up this reading with Love Oracle of Eden. And despite the title, it is really a beautiful oracle published by Tazama, who are publishers in the Netherlands that work to integrate the presence of the African diaspora into the tarot. And the card I've pulled is Pride. And instead of just talking about the immense amount of pride that not only you can take in your efforts in this transition that you're managing in your life, but the amount of pride that others have on your behalf, how your friends are proud to know you, how proud your friends and family members are of you. I'm going to read the mantra in this lovely little book. I embrace all of my authentic self, and I am encouraged to live and love with pride. Thank you so much, Taurus, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.